Welcome back to Do You Even Binge?
Do you
Do
even
what?
binge? What are you watching, stupid? Watch this show. We got the movies. People like this show. This Burbank Airport Police came up to me and goes, I watched the Do You Even Binge?
Yeah.
I saw Begonia.
Yeah, he and his wife saw Begonia because of our show. I don't think that guy ever would have crossed his mind to go see that.
He said he liked it a lot.
I didn't like it a lot.
He liked it a lot.
I didn't. I'm surprised by how much people like it and aren't weirded out by it, because I like a lot of weird movies, but that one just like keeps climbing the stairway to weirdness throughout the whole movie, and then at the end you're like, what the fuck? Oh, it's weird.
It was like that movie was like a long version of an episode of Black Mirror.
Yeah, it was like Black Mirror. We need to watch a new season of Black Mirror. I have not watched that. We've been talking about indie movies of the 90s, the indie movie explosion, really like late 80s to 90s. And last week we did Jim Jarmusch. And I have to say, I think that was my breaking point already. And it's only our second director we were discussing. But I was starting to go home and be like, oh, I don't want to watch these like early movies of this director or whatever, and that director. So I felt like homework and it felt like a chore. So we changed it up and we decided to not focus on particular directors from the 90s or whatever. We are focusing instead on our favorite indie movies or, from that era instead. Because now I have something to look forward to. And then one of these are not my favorites, but they're good ones. And they are really the ones that kicked off the explosion.
I stood up the other night while I'm playing my video game on my Switch, and I saw Permanent Vacation.
Jim Jarmusch, right?
Yeah.
I think you like Jim Jarmusch more than I do.
We have seen him in that movie before, haven't we?
I don't think I had ever seen that, because you said it's what's his face? Frankie Faison is in that. Young Frankie Faison.
Oh my God, such a young guy. But the movie just shot in an apartment, and it's described as a hipster walking around New York.
Yeah. That's what most of his movies are about, hipsters walking around somewhere.
Man, I just like it because it shows a lot of New York and it's all beat up.
Yeah. I like old beat up New York. You know what? The thing about Jim Jarmusch I do like, I think I mentioned it last time, all the street scenes, like they're completely empty. Even busy New York, busy New Orleans, like all those streets, they're just empty. And it's hard to believe. They must have shot like really early in the morning in a lot of cases. Because I don't think a PA on a really indie movie like that could keep people off the streets. Like, I used to argue with PAs in the East Village, and I'd be like, we just argued with one on the set of
Is this thing on?
Is this thing on? They were shooting in New York, and we're trying to get to the Comedy Cellar.
We're going to Comedy Cellar to do a podcast with Bobby Kelly.
Yeah, Bobby Kelly's podcast, and the woman was like, "Can you just wait right here? We're shooting a scene inside." And I was like, "No."
And
like,
I saw a bunch of comics that I knew hanging out in the same spot.
Yeah.
So I knew that there was no problem.
And then I think they were complaining about us on the comms, on the mics. I didn't care.
I didn't care.
Because I used to live in New York, and that is the worst thing when they're shooting a movie. Like, you want to support a movie, but there's a point where I got to cross the fucking street. I got to get to my house or my work or whatever. I don't care about your stupid movie.
I'm waiting for medication, motherfucker. I don't care if this guy's having a comeback right now.
It's Bradley Cooper movie. He's directing in there. I don't care. It's about stand-up, and it's about stand-up, and he's not.
I have messed with film crews my whole life.
Oh my God! Every time we drive
I pass by, I pull over, and I stop, and I press cut.
He yells "cut" out the window.
Martini shot. Or I will pass by the cop that's sitting down. Lazy ass cop, you ain't doing shit, huh? You're gonna sit there.
Oh yeah, they always have a security
crime.
Guy, retired cop.
I was like, piece of shit.
They've always got their feet up. Always.
Yeah.
They're never actually doing any cop work, any security work at all. Man, I could go on and
they're just there because somebody threatened to burn Warner Brothers once, so now they're gonna have a cop there and a fireman.
Or they have to have it because of SAG rules or whatever over a certain number of
Everybody
people.
needs a job. I feel like that's like a bribe from the city. Like, listen, man, we're gonna let you film, but you gotta have a cop there and you gotta have a fucking fireman there for precautions. Nah, bro, we have our own security. We have my grandma here. She fucking was a nurse in World War II. We're good.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Oh, shake your ass hands. Put a bandage on me.
What? A Band-Aid?
No, because I said about my grandma here.
Oh.
I could just see the response. Yeah, with that old lady with her shaky ass hand
Hilarious.
wrapping a bandage on me like a mummy.
Yeah, one of the films we're going to talk about, Slacker. There was there's a person who, they filmed all around Austin, and
It was Austin?
yeah, that's where he lived at the time, and I think he's from Austin. But anyway, it was filmed there, and the cops, they filmed it without any film permits, which you can't do in LA either. But the cops stopped them and talked to them about it, and they just told them, we're filming a film. We're making a film. And they're like, oh, okay. End of story.
The cop
like,
stopped
what?
us one time
Nobody harassed them?
when we were doing El Matador. The cops
In
stopped.
LA?
Yeah. And we were in Burbank. We were in the street. Me, Emilio Rivera, Benny Mena, and Joy Medina and the crew. We're just shooting some random scene, and the cop came over and goes, and I walked up to him. I'm sorry, officer. We're shooting a anti-drug message film right now for the local school, but we'll be out of your way right now. Okay, anti-drug. And that cop stood over there for a while and goes, damn. Does anybody have drugs? But then he left.
Oh my God. You had a story ready, huh?
Oh, we have a lot of story
How
ready.
do you do that? You're just
We're here with,
ready with lies.
We're here with the Hollywood Meth Church, and
Meth.
we're doing a movie on methadone. First meth, yeah.
Meth Church. Anyway,
Cut.
so so today we are talking about Blue Velvet,
Oh,
right?
I
go
did
ahead.
that. Every
Yeah.
time there's been a movie shooting, I was trying to be in a movie too when I was a little kid.
Oh yeah, you were an extra. Oh yeah, we talked about that, right? You and your dad.
No, man.
Didn't
They
we mention that?
They
on that?
shot a bootleg movie in the projects called I don't know, man. But if you guys see the movie called Bachelor Party, and there's a guy with a big penis that doesn't show his penis, he's a stripper at Chippendales, and then his name is Nick the Dick in the movie, and he puts a hot dog bun in his penis, and the bachelorette mom grabs it and screams. That's the scene. But that guy, I guess from that scene, they thought they were gonna try to make him a big star somehow, and they put him in like shitty action movie that bombed. So he was shooting one in our neighborhood, City of Night. And
Color of Night.
no, City of Night.
Oh.
City of Night is Sean Penn.
Oh, City of Night. I was thinking of the Bruce Willis thing.
No, yeah, that's right. No, Color of Night. And my friend and I showed up, and we helped the crew out picking up trash.
No, City.
We're there till morning, man. They gave us $10.
City. Oh my God.
That's when
That
I
right here?
realized
No, not
there ain't no
2021.
budget.
City of Night was the name. Did it go anywhere? Do you think
Man,
there's a clip
nowhere.
anywhere? Yeah. 1990,
80s.
92 maybe? No. 80s.
You see.
Night and the City. This is De Niro.
No, this is City of Night.
Hmm.
It went nowhere. But we were learning how to we were trying to be in a movie. They didn't put us in it.
Look up what's the name of that HBO movie you did?
HBO War Stories.
HBO War Stories. Look that up. I don't know if we could find that clip, but
No, you have to go to YouTube and you have to type Felipe Esparza Vietnam War Stories, and it shows up.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
you've looked this up.
Yeah. Felipe Esparza
You Google
Vietnam
yourself a lot.
War Stories. There it goes right there.
Oh, okay. From the podcast when we talked
Yeah.
about it, yeah, and then
And
there's
right
a
on the
clip.
clip.
I haven't seen
too.
it
Yeah.
until last week, man.
That was crazy.
Who's that
dog.
kid?
That was
There
funny
is-
seeing it. It was cool.
So
though.
young.
That was before
It
we
was
did
cool.
stand up too.
That's mom.
I was like,
I've
dude.
never seen him all excited and shit. More excited than I was for anything else.
What you got the old improv shirt from the DC Improv?
Conduct discharge from a Vietnam movie.
For real, bro.
Flat feet, homie.
I was like looking around, bro. What can I take? I met that guy from Predator.
Is it there?
Bro.
Scroll-
Bill Duke.
Oh yeah. How much did they pay you?
Go
back then?
forward.
$200.
For 12 hours, that's half a day.
But that's
See
still
if
good, right?
because the
Kind of
clip
right
is
now.
in here.
What do you
What's it
call
again?
Stacking it?
What's it called again?
Vietnam War Stories, HBO, The Promise.
That's the name of the
I looked it up.
episode.
Let's watch a video of me looking at the video. This is a meta moment
Vintage
here.
stuff.
That's more than you're getting. That's
That
more
what they
than
pay you
they're
now,
paying.
right?
Yeah, that's how much you're getting now.
That's a
Yeah,
lot, bro.
that's insane. That's money.
But that was back then.
Forward to
they pay you now
just jump to the
$300
clip. See if you can
whatever.
find the
Yeah.
clip.
Look like Gargamel from the
Just
fucking.
show it. Oh no, it's not even there.
It's before that.
It's before that.
Yeah.
Okay. Scroll over there to see.
Right
Oh,
there.
there it is.
Right
Okay.
right there.
Well, you're running towards the helicopter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like
Martin
helping
Rizzo
get
found
the-
it like
whoever's
in like
landing.
seconds. By the way, that was shot out there in Valencia, California, by Magic Mountain. They were shooting. That's me right there. Look at Young Buck.
on the
I was a Vietnam veteran, bro.
running behind.
People ask me, bro, how you celebrate Memorial Day? Cause look at that, bro.
Haircut, big haircut.
They give me a haircut, man.
They gave you a haircut on set.
Even in
Yeah.
the fucking in the movie, I was a loaded and unloaded, bro.
Yeah,
All
that's
right, you can
wild.
stop
I
that.
have another one, another
Oh.
scene too.
Yeah. Oh, in the cots, in the
Yeah,
beds, right?
they make me like a guy that was dying right there.
So it's on.
With
Yeah, it's
short
on,
hair. Look out for short.
Short hair.
It's on YouTube. You're wounded in the first scene.
Oh yes.
Rizzo went
You're
and found
dying,
those,
right? I remember
think.
you're
Dying.
I'm right there. That's the guy died. I'm over there.
You're the last bed, right?
I'm over there, the last bed, and then the lady had the scene after I die, and she's like, "I die right there, man," and they have a big scene. We lost him.
I imagine Felipe like Pee Wee Herman, like looking at the camera.
I was trying to look, man. They warned me
raising your
like
head
3
up
times.
So you can get your face seen in the
There was
shot.
a guy in the movie that was actual actor. Like he trained to be an actor, and he auditioned. And man, they made him a wound on his back, and he was face down the whole time.
Oh, it's an
That's
actor's
Hollywood
nightmare.
for you,
Yeah.
He was talking through the whole set, man. And they must have found out he was talking too much, man, because we're gonna
They're
give
playing
you
your
a
face
back wound.
That's a good way to deal with an actor like that. All right, so we're talking today about Blue Velvet.
Blue Velvet, Dennis Hopper.
El Mariachi, what's the other one? Slacker, and River's Edge.
River's Edge.
Okay, let's get into Blue Velvet. David Lynch, you could play the trailer, Isaac. Stars Kyle MacLachlan, Isabella Rossellini, Dennis Hopper, and Laura Dern. Tell us about what this is about.
Beneath the surface,
This movie about a fire truck that a guy
perfect
and
small town.
this movie, I don't even know what this movie is about, man, because this movie is very confusing, but I'll tell you what it's about, man. It's about a guy
David Lynch. So
that
it's,
introduces us to breathing an oxygen tank. And that's how you get out of this. Oh my God, that haircut.
her hair is really the worst. I was hoping
That
you'd
was the
say
worst.
something about her
That's like-
hair.
No party in the front. And all business in the back, man.
It is the worst haircut. Oh,
And Isabella Rossellini with a fucking pageant girl haircut, man.
yeah.
American Doll hair.
I have another. I realized who she reminds me of when I was pulling clips for this today or last night. And I'll show you.
If
in a
you like
second.
Twin Peaks,
Yeah.
this is your movie right here.
This movie is not the prequel, but this movie is what led to Twin Peaks.
Really? I didn't
It
know
was
that.
the inspiration for
So
Twin
I will
Peaks.
watch this
Yeah.
movie and then all the Twin Peaks.
So this was the inspiration for Twin Peaks, including Kyle MacLachlan and his continued relationship working with him. It's about a college student played by Kyle MacLachlan who returns to his hometown to take care of his father after he has a stroke. And he discovers a severed human ear in a field, which leads him to uncover a criminal conspiracy involving a troubled nightclub singer who's basically being held against her will, and her child is kidnapped by that guy, played by Dennis Hopper. And he forces her into being his sexual slave, I guess, or whatever. I don't even
Did
know
you say
why.
that? What's the
he
name of that
kidnapped
actress?
Isabella Rossellini?
No, the other one, the bad haircut.
Laura Dern.
Laura Dern has to go down as in history as the worst crier on television and movie screen.
I have issues with her.
And
Yeah, put crying.
She has a worst surprise look too.
Laura
Like,
Dern crying, yeah. She's got that mouth. She's her mom is what's her face?
Bruce Dern.
No, Bruce Dern is her dad.
Oh,
Her mom is the woman who just died. She's in David Lynch stuff too. In Wild at Heart, she puts the lipstick all over her face. What the hell is her name?
Jessica.
No, look up Laura Dern's mom. I can't think of her name right now.
Nora Dern.
No, it's not Dern at all. Diane Ladd.
Diane Ladd.
Yeah, so that was her mom. So she's got a bit of her look as well. But Diane, I always felt like Laura Dern looked old as a young person. She had an old lady's face.
She looked like the old man from that movie Pig.
What? What movie's that?
I don't know, the old man from that little pig movie.
Babe?
Babe, yeah.
You think she looks like that guy,
Yeah.
James Cromwell?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you crazy.
She looks James Cromwell. Look.
She does.
She does. And that looks like Toffee.
It does look like our dog. That's hilarious.
That looks like our dog.
Oh, Isaac, remind me to put a picture of our dog in there. I'll put
St. Paul's.
because she looks like her. So funny. Anyway, pull up the Isabella Rossellini picture and the other picture back to back, if you can, please. Because here's Isabella Rossellini. Oh, well, they're side by side right there in
Oh
the
my God,
files finder. But she looks just like Frankenfurter, right? Doesn't she?
Yeah.
Including like the top and all that. And I don't know if that was intentional because I could not find that anywhere.
She probably said to the whoever was in charge of hair and makeup, they probably said, make her look like Darla from the Little Rascals.
Yeah, it's a bad wig, obviously. But yeah, she looks like Tim Curry in Rocky Horror Picture Show. But anyway, like I
I
said.
was afraid of that face.
Which
of,
one? Tim
the
Curry?
guy. Tim Curry and that look.
Tim Curry, it's
I know
always
that-
been a borderline, like very, very sexy picture, but androgynous in an androgynous way. Like he's manly. This is like Prince, where
Yeah.
you feel like, okay, he's a cross-dresser.
But I'm not
but
afraid of
he's-
Prince, like 4'11".
No, but he's like a cross-dresser, but at the same time, so he's got a feminine side, but at the same time, very masculine and sexy as a man. Like you could, like the 5 o'clock shadow coming through the makeup, and I don't know. Tim Curry is. If you look
Very
it up,
Gene Simmons.
straight women are into this guy.
Very Gene Simmons.
This look.
From Kiss. And Paul
Gene
Stanley.
Simmons, yeah, kind of. Yeah, but that was the whole androgynous.
Oh, not that.
Glam.
That's years
Not-
ago, Simmons.
Not the current Gene Simmons.
Oh my God, man! I remember when you were on the comedy roast, Paul Rodriguez said that he gets his hair dyed at Earl Scheib.
Which was for you youngins, it was a car painting place. Yeah.
Yeah, Paul Rodriguez busted out Earl Scheib across America.
Yeah. That's funny. They don't even have those anymore. I've never seen one of those since like the 80s.
Gene Simmons.
Anyway, so back to Blue Velvet. So Frank is like a weird gangster guy. I swear I get Tuco's vibes from him, like Tuco Salamanca in Breaking Bad, right?
Ooh.
From Frank, from Dennis Hopper's character. He's crazy. Play this. So he's basically, I don't know why, but he has her in this apartment and tortures her and beats her, and they have a sadomasochistic relationship. I think she's a masochist. She wants the man to hit her because she has Kyle MacLachlan hit her later too during sex.
I like that.
But he's this is Kyle MacLachlan's watching from the closet, and by the way, so he does inhale this gas, right? In this movie, and they don't ever say what it is. David Lynch had it written as helium. Can you imagine if he had inhaled helium? He would have been talking like this every time.
It can't be helium.
It can't be helium, but
It's the same stuff you breathe from when you breathe the camera that Nas, the one that
it's not Nas. But
no, whatever it is that when I went to go hang out with Deborah Reed's brother, and they have a big gas tank.
yeah, it's not nitrous oxide.
I think it is.
No, it's not. It's supposed to be amyl nitrate. He's got a tank in his pocket or something, but
Isn't it the same thing as camera cleaner he's breathing?
no, it's supposed to be amyl nitrate, which is like poppers. which
Oh, that's what I mean.
yeah. So you break them open and they sniff them to enhance sexual
Poppers?
experience.
How does that work?
It's like a thing you break and you sniff it.
Never seen that.
It's amyl nitrate. You know that punk band Amyl and the Nitrate, or Amyl and the Nitrates? Yeah, that's what that is. Amyl nitrate is supposedly like gives you this sexual enhancement or whatever, but also it's like a euphoria, but also kind of like
Where you buy those?
hallucinogenic sort of thing. Where do you buy those? I don't know. But Dennis Hopper suggested amyl nitrate, actually, which makes more sense to the script.
I wonder how he got involved with that. I guess.
I don't know, but it's crazy. There's a lot of questions about this movie. I just never had answers for. But yeah. So Dennis Hopper suggested the change to amyl nitrate, but Nas wasn't Nas was a thing. Nitrous oxide was a thing, like I guess later in the 80s and early 90s, but I don't think it was in tank form until recently, like the last 10 years, probably the last 5 years. Okay, so that was that.
Reverie.
Let's play the Joyride one, the next clip here, right? The F word is used 56 times in this movie.
More than Scarface?
I don't know. I didn't look more than Scarface.
Is that the first time someone said that line?
Looks like
I'll fuck anything that moves?
I think so.
Because Jay and Silent Bob later on, he said it in the Clerks.
I didn't make it to that part through Clerks.
That's when they were rapping. He goes, I'm horny. I'll fuck anything that moves.
Who says that?
Jay.
Gross. But anyway, so he says the F word 56 times, actually 55 times. He's the only person who says fuck in the movie, except Dean Stockwell says it one time when he makes him say it. And that's...
So they said it more time than Scarface?
I don't know if that's more time. Isaac, look how many times they said it in Scarface, the F word in
76
Scarface.
times. And Goodfellas too.
But I'm just saying that it's used 56 times here and only by Dennis Hopper, except one time by Dean Stockwell. Dennis Hopper makes him say it. So that Joyride, by the way, play...
Scarface is 220
340 F words in Goodfellas, 260 sometimes in Scarface, 226. That's crazy. Play that again real quick. The Joyride.
Blue Velvet ain't got nothing on me.
I just want to talk about here.
Tom Laurie right there.
I'm just saying only one character said it. The whole movie.
How many times Al Pacino said it in Scarface?
I'm not saying it's a record or anything. It's not a competition. I'm just pointing it out as a fact about the movie. This Joyride, the car's not moving at all. And this is just crew members running by with lights in their hands as the other crew members were shaking the car. And that's it. It was, and then of course
later,
shots of that later. And they just spliced them in there. The car is full of people, man. There's like 8 people in that car. Anyway, you can go to the next one. Several of the actors who were considered for the role of Frank found the character too repulsive and intense. Dennis Hopper is reported to have exclaimed, "I've got to play Frank because I am Frank," which I totally believe. And this is another clip in the car here. But after the Joyride, they pull off to the side. He wants to terrorize him.
What are you looking at?
Because he saw him coming out of the apartment with his lady.
Don't you look at me, fuck!
His kidnapped lady.
I shoot when I see the whites of the eyes.
One of the cronies right there next to him is Billy Batts, right? From
Oh, yeah?
Cuckoo's Nest.
I didn't know Dennis Hopper looked like Owen Wilson's father.
He does, yeah, for sure. That's a good observation there. See Billy Batts right there on the... Is that his name, Billy Batts?
That's,
You're like me.
You didn't even share that shit, man. I cannot be in a car with him.
What are these?
Who else wants that? He gets crazy after this.
Don't say please, fuckhead! Oh, baby. Oh, baby wants to pinch them. Ooh.
This revitalized Dennis Hopper's career and was really the intro to Isabella Rossellini acting because she had just been modeling before this.
Hey, leave her alone!
And all the critics said that the explicit content in this movie served very little artistic purpose and didn't understand the point of it. And but this movie earned David Lynch his second nomination for Best Director Academy Award.
This movie was nominated for Best Director?
Isn't that crazy?
Crazy.
Because David Lynch, most of the time, does not make any sense to me. But he directed Elephant Man with John Hurt, like the Elephant Man that we've all seen.
I've never seen it.
You never seen it?
No.
Oh,
Robin Williams played the Elephant Man, right?
Robin Williams. No.
Yeah. No?
John Hurt plays Elephant Man.
Okay, Robin Williams does the whole bit on his acting.
Oh, he does. I
That's
didn't
why
know that.
that's the only Elephant Man I know.
Really?
I am not an animal.
I'm a human being.
Yeah.
My mom made me watch
That's the only
Elephant.
thing I know about the Elephant Man is because Robin Williams did it in his act.
Really?
He did it real good. And I really thought he was
No,
the Elephant Man growing up
I didn't know that.
with hairy arms. So hairy as elephant. There he is. I am not an animal.
Yeah, that's John Merrick. That's the. I think that's. Yeah, the one with Anthony Hopkins there. Scroll up is that one right there. Is the one that David Lynch directed.
In real life, the guy had like real fucked up face, right?
Yeah, he had giantism. What? Huh? No, you don't have to play it. This will take us way out of what we're doing here. Just see what time it is. Oh, we're good.
We're good.
Okay, so the next one is El Mariachi, 1993. This movie
In 1991, Columbia
really
Pictures
set
introduced
the
you to
tone
an
for
extraordinary
the
new
90s
filmmaker and
filmmakers to
unforgettable
copy,
new vision.
and-
The director was 23-year-old John Singleton.
John Singleton.
The film, Boys in the Hood.
Pictures gotta eat too.
Columbia Pictures is proud to present a remarkable new film from another extraordinary new talent. The director is 23-year-old Robert Rodriguez. The film, El Mariachi.
Fuck you, Moco.
Carlos
He
Gallardo
came to town
playing this mariachi,
with a guitar in his hand.
trying to come to town looking for work.
One man and a romance in his heart.
He didn't have romance in his heart. He just hooked up with a chick there.
He
But that
wasn't
chick
looking for
happens to
trouble.
be the Moco, this gangster's lady, right? And here's Azul. He's not looking for him. It
We're
makes it
like,
look
he,
like
he-
him.
he wrote this movie, and that actor, that bad guy right there is called Azul, and then there actually is a guy that was part of the Sinaloa cartel that used to be a Mexican federal police officer that became part of the Sinaloa cartel. His name was Azul, and they call him Azul because he was dark as fuck.
That's sad. Right?
That's sad, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be
Like you're so dark.
I'll
You're
be light blue.
Yeah.
Azul claro.
Azul claro.
This movie really holds up. I gotta say, because
does.
I saw the first time I saw it with Die Hard, Bruce Lee eyed Heat, trying to compare it to the best movie I've ever seen in my life. But after not seeing it for a long time, it really holds up, and a lot of people have sampled scenes from this movie.
Yeah, and actually,
Monsignor.
well, yeah, he's done a lot of stuff. Well, Robert Rodriguez did so much after this movie came out. This basically is the beginning of the Mexico trilogy, which is El Mariachi,
Desperado.
and Once Upon a Time in Mexico,
But you don't want to see Desperado 2.
which is like Desperado 2.
Desperado 2 is like when Robert Rodriguez had too much money and said, let's make Enrique Iglesias one of these mariachi guys. And he shows up with a mariachi case with a fucking bazooka inside of
In
it.
Once Upon a Time in America?
No, Desperado 2.
Oh, I've never even heard of Desperado 2. I never found any mention of it. Look up Desperado 2, Enrique Iglesias. Yeah,
Show
I
the
tried-
clip. He kills people with his pretty looks. A mole shoots bullets.
That's not Desperado 2. This is Once Upon a Time
Yeah,
in
but
Mexico.
he's in
That's
it.
what I'm saying. I know, but it's not Desperado 2.
It is Desperado too, because she's
No.
in it. Antonio Banderas in it. Everyone's back in it.
No, I'm saying it's the third one. It's Once Upon a Time in Mexico. It's not called
Okay,
Desperado
so it's El
2.
Mariachi 3.
It's just not called. I
Okay,
thought
but
you
it's
said
part
it
of
was-
the trilogy.
Yes, I thought.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying there was something called Desperado 2 with Enrique Iglesias, and I was like, well, yeah, he's in Once Upon a Time in Mexico. You said no, Desperado 2.
Well, I didn't know that. I didn't know that these
Yeah.
movies were all the same.
Well, that's the same. They're 3 stories in the same with the same characters.
Okay, this one's so bad that I didn't know that it was
Yes.
part of the series.
It is. This is more like a long music
This
video.
movie,
honestly.
man, a lot of comics with long hair wanted to be this guy, man.
One comic with long hair wanted to be this guy,
Number Juan.
and I won't say who it is, but he looks like that. He looked like
I
that,
look like her.
and you look like her. I can't count how many Salma Hayek comments you get on your videos sometimes, especially from Translate This. So many people say, "Call me crazy,"
This movie is
but
so
he looks
bad,
like
man.
Salma Hayek.
This movie is so bad.
Yeah, this one's really full of itself. I don't. The budget got bigger after El Mariachi. Let's go back to El Mariachi. But
El Mariachi is good.
it's a case of mistaken identity, basically, and it's Azul is a prisoner. Play the Wait, I don't have the beginning.
You talking about
Hold
the
on.
clip when he's in the prison talking to
Yeah,
his boss?
I have that. I'm sorry. Okay, so skip toward at the end of. Skip that first clip and go to the second one. That's the one I want to show right now. I was looking for that. So he escapes from prison. This is the jailbreak. This is a real prison in Mexico, or a jail in Mexico. It's on let's see.
Cunha?
No. Acuna,
Coahuila.
yeah, Acuna jail. That's on the outskirts of the town. The female warden and the male guard here were the real life warden and guard. She's a warden. I mean, she looks like it.
Oh,
but
this lady right here?
She ain't stopping anybody.
This lady?
Yeah, she's the real warden of this jail. He thought it was convenient because it saved him the cost of hiring other actors or renting any uniforms and stuff.
You could tell, man, she did like, could you rewind her walk again? She did a model walk instead of a regular walk because she's trying to be an actress.
knows she's on
Look at that shit.
You're right.
Yeah, she walks all the way in like a model.
Yeah. Yeah, she really turned it on there with that hat. But anyway, so Azul breaks out of jail.
She's
They'll
a
show him here.
warden.
He's got
She's like
power.
my stepsister.
He's still calling shots in the prison here. Look, that's his prison cell. He's got a desk and an attaché case and a little phone. And conducting
leave anytime.
business. Yeah, he could leave anytime pretty much. He's conducting business, but he breaks out here.
To-do list. Have you ever had a fan like that? Let me tell you, man, you got hotter. And if you had 2 of them blowing at you, you're stuck in a fucking tornado right there of hotness.
The worst tornado ever. You think you're smart.
When you have a fan like that, what's the best thing to do is break it and try to stop it with your hand and keep playing with it. These switches are the worst too.
Anyway, so it's a case of mistaken identity because when he breaks out, he puts all his weapons in a guitar case. At the same time, this mariachi guy has come to town looking for work as a mariachi. And he's also got a guitar case and also wearing black. So the description is just a guy wearing black carrying a guitar case, and then the craziness ensues here. But you can fast forward through this, jump to the end where, what?
I was just, the guy sleeping over there in that little blanket. Remind me when I used to spend the night at my cousin's house.
So right here is,
Just like the Moco
this shows Moco right here, his boss.
James Spader, by the way.
Trust me.
And sorry, this is dubbed in English. It's hard to find full Spanish clips. I found a few.
Hijo de la chingada madre. Aquí está adentro. No.
Stop!
What's happening, Moco?
She can't do
Está
anything.
pasando moco.
She can't do anything, man.
She got paid. Cuéntalo, señora.
The little flats will fall off as soon as she starts running.
The alarm
Kick the
clock.
guy in the butt. So anyway, a lot of
Soul through
shootouts.
hero right here.
Our men. Did you send them?
This was there is
Los
a dubbed,
mandaste?
there is a dubbed version out there in English that's on Amazon, Apple, and YouTube, but it's better in Spanish with
I read
subtitles.
a book about him getting ready to do this movie and all that stuff he went through, like donating his body for science.
Yeah, I have a clip
And
of that.
that guy that played El Moco doesn't speak no Spanish.
No, you
Not
can
at
tell
all.
when he speaks,
ADR
though.
all the words.
Yeah, you could tell when he speaks. He didn't even know what he was talking about. He just was doing it phonetically. You know, Michelle Yeoh did that for many years in
Yeah.
the beginning of her career. She
Eric
didn't speak
Estrada,
Chinese.
too.
She didn't speak Mandarin. And she learned over time, but
Badass guns.
she just did it phonetically. You know what? About the guns, let me read here. I want to make sure I get this point out. Oh, there was a low-budget approach to simulate machine gun fire in this. The problem was that whenever they used real guns, they used real guns. They didn't have the blank guns that they use in most films. And in real guns, the blanks would jam after being fired once. So to solve that, Rodriguez filmed the firing of one blank from different angles. Then he dubbed in canned machine gun sounds over it and had the actors drop bullet shells on the ground to make it look like multiple rounds had been shot.
Interesting.
And you could sometimes see, occasionally he used water guns instead of real guns to save money. And then all the squibs, the blood packs, were condoms filled with fake blood, and they were like attached to weightlifting belts that people wore. They still do that sort of setup today. I mean, they're fancier squibs, but they don't need to be. You could save money by making your own. So he's the main villain.
I wonder if he used El Guapo because at the time of 91, I don't know if this guy was arrested yet or Pablo Escobar has been in prison yet, but there used to be a guy from Mexico that lived in Texas. He was born in Texas. They used to call him El Barbie. Mm-hmm. And El Barbie he looked like El Moco, and he was actually an American.
Wasn't the Barbie one the one that was here and shot
from
that
Texas.
person in
It's
Whittier?
called El Barbie.
Oh, okay.
Well, look up El Barbie,
El Barbie.
Sinaloa Cartel.
He's like a white-looking Mexican guy, right?
I think it looks just like El Cocuy.
But he's
There
chubby,
he is.
yeah.
El Barbie.
He's in prison now, right?
Yeah, he's in prison doing life.
That's so sad, man. He shot his girlfriend, killed his girlfriend, and her son too, right?
Yeah, they caught him with all that stuff.
God. He's crazy, man. I mean, he looks like a very nice gentleman, upstanding gentleman. Go to the next clips in the that you have right there on the screen. The reminiscent of Robert Rodriguez's other villains, because I want to show
The
this.
Robert Rodriguez
'Cause he
show-
seems to use these.
Oh my God.
It's like other white villains or whitish villains that he uses, or white-looking Mexican villains. But look at the other guy. Did you get another clip from what's his face? Here he is. Like Jeff Fahey also.
Lawnmower Man.
Yeah. Which everybody knows as Lawnmower Man. But he
Why don't you just die?
he's also like this white
Just don't
villain.
die.
Could have been rich. Torres. You want to stop all that cheap shit from moving across the border? Got tired of competing with every pendejo with a dime bag and a dream.
Pendejo.
So we finance Bond.
It's a common theme, like just this sort of white guy
Border Patrol.
head of a Mexican group of guys.
So I thought, why not let politics do what guns couldn't?
You don't have to watch this whole thing. Let's go back to the other thing where Robert Rodriguez talks about. Oh, that's it. Okay. So this is Robert Rodriguez saying what you were saying about the medical
Finance
experiments.
my future, pretty much myself, but it does
cost
very little, $7,000.
He made this movie for $7,000.
I made this movie to go to Spanish video market.
It earned over $1 million.
It was supposed to be a practice piece. I'd made a lot of short films, and I wanted to practice making a feature film in complete obscurity. So my Mexican friend and actor, Carlos, we decided to make a movie. We didn't have enough money to compete with American independent movies, or so we thought. But we could compete against the Spanish action movies that they released straight to video. So we made this movie for as little as we could because we were going to dump it to video and sell it to the Spanish video market. With the money we made back from that, we were going to make 2 more.
It's just like American
Whole
movie. He's
trilogy
going to
of
make other
based on
movies with
Mariachi.
the funds.
And that was going to give me, without a crew, I was going to do everything myself because I wanted to learn how to make a feature film from the ground up. And with all that experience, I figured after that point, I would hide those movies, sell them to video, no one would ever see them, and then I would come and make my first American independent feature and pretend like I'd never made anything before in my life. But my plan kind of backfired, and I had edited on video. When I went to sell it to the Spanish video market, for fun, I dropped the tape off at International Creative Management, gave it to that man back there. That's the Santa Claus of young filmmakers.
Robert Newman is the guy he's talking
They
about.
signed me to a deal,
Innovative Creative
sent the
Management.
tapes all around Hollywood. Columbia
International
Pictures signed me to a 2-year writing directing deal. And they blew my movie up to 35 millimeter.
Yeah, they fixed the sound. They paid $250,000 to fix the sound because he had shot.
Which I shot everything in one take and try to make it as cheaply as possible so that I could sell it to video and make it back enough. And they paid for the film blow up because before it only existed on home video. But that's how I got away.
Yeah, he
from
shot it on
making
16
percent.
millimeter
If I'd
and
known
transferred
other
it
people
to
were gonna see the
3/4
movie,
inch
I would have
Wow.
spent a lot more.
Video so he could edit it because he didn't have traditional film editing equipment. And then he says that he shot it sequentially, which is unheard of too in filmmaking. You shoot whatever's easiest or determined by the location and whatever scheduling. But they shot it sequentially from beginning to end. And he didn't do multiple cameras or multiple takes. So he would have the actors freeze and then he would change the angle of the camera to get another angle of the scene and just cut it together as if there had been, and then they'd continue acting as if there had been multiple camera angles of this scene. And so he also had no crew, really. And he says that there. He wanted to make it without a crew to really figure out filmmaking from the ground up. He didn't use a slate. The actors signaled the number and the scene and of the scene and the take with their fingers before they started it. He used a wheelchair instead of a dolly. He didn't use synchronized sound. He shot the film silently, then recorded on-set audio to sync it in post-production. Professional lighting was replaced by two 200-watt clip-on desk lamps. And the actors who weren't in the scenes being shot, they were helping out as the crew behind the scenes. And I don't think actors would do that today, help out. What do you think with the low-budget movie you did with I'm Not Like That No More, that those actors would have helped be the crew as well? You think they would have? I don't think so.
They did it in Joy Medina's movie.
Well, that I believe. Those are all comics. These other people, those are actors who
they
thought
wouldn't get paid.
you had a lot of people who got paid for stuff in your movie.
I don't know when being in a movie it said that actors be begging for more scenes.
Yeah.
Bitch, there are no more scenes. It's already written.
They all want more lines. I know, it's already written. Those people really were trying. What else was I wanting to show? We did that. Oh, go to the clip of Azul killing in the bar scene. Yeah. This is him right straight out of prison, ready to go kill some people.
What the hell is this? Mariachi?
He said, ¿Qué onda, güey?
Yeah.
No quiero mariachis de aquí. Ya mandé uno a la chingada.
Yeah, because the other mariachi had just come in there.
Is there anything in it?
I hate the English dubbed versions.
You see the way his hair is all thick? Most Mexican people in Mexico are hair thick like that because it's dusty and the dirt keeps your hair from falling off. Look at that guy right there, man.
That's some thick hair. That's Renee Vaca
He should
hair
be
right
singing,
there.
not
These are
killing.
both Renee Vaca hair.
Because he
Botella,
never
güey.
poured a beer in his life, but he's gonna do it for the movies.
Una botella, güey. Sin vaso,
Pues
güey.
yo me lo tomo, pues.
No quiero el vaso, güey. Moco, güey. He just decides to drink the beer. Okay. Fast forward to the, yeah. So Hey. This guy taking a dump. That guy's face must have been decimated from that shot. Look, it doesn't even look like there's a mark on him. He's stirring his drink. This guy.
Pinches tacos killing me. I'm not El Moco, but I wear his shirts.
All right, you can go to the.
It's funny how when he took the guitar case and put guns like those old timey movies where the gangster used to carry his
Like a violin case.
violin
right?
case.
Yeah. It's
The
supposed to
Tommy
be
gun.
Like that. Let's go to the bathroom scene down there. He does meet this woman who is Moko's girl, but I don't think he knows that yet. And she's suspicious of who he is and thinks he might be another gangster.
Who are you?
Soy músico. Did they redo this with Salma and her opening the guitar case with her foot?
Yeah, but yeah.
Because she opens the guitar case with her foot here while she's got him at knife point. But I felt like I'd seen it somewhere, but I just must have seen it in this before.
Pinche guitarra.
Tócale. Tócala dulce.
Something sweet. I just remember right now. I met this guy.
Carlos Gallardo.
Yeah, he had a development. He had a company, like a production company, with 3 other partners back in the day, and I met with him.
He's not singing either. They hired a local musician to sing, and then Robert pitched up his voice to match the speaking voice of Carlos. Well, Carlos is Robert's friend. So anyway, singing a song here. And then
He's improvising the whole song about what's going on.
Isn't that what a lot of mariachis do anyway, or just corrido writers?
No, that's a song, actual song,
That's
but
an
he
actual
changed
song?
the words to what's happening to him right now.
Oh, okay. The music is the tone, the melody is somebody else's song.
The
Or
melody,
traditional-
the song is called Allá en el Rancho Grande, allá donde yo vivía, había una tinta. But he's singing like, the lyrics are like, this woman is trying to stab me, and yeah. But my favorite mariachi song is like this, tan tan.
Okay, so the climax of the movie, he ends up battling Moko, the gangster, to save his lady.
In a town with only 2 mariachis.
Entonces, tú eres el mariachi que vino a mi tierra, mató a mis hombres y se cogió a mi vieja.
See, he says mi vieja there, and in English dubbing, he says my virgin, which is not what he means. You know, mi vieja is my lady, my old lady. But
Hazte tocar muy bien tu guitarrita. Pues ya no.
Not anymore. The hand flopping around. That's how it would really be. Your finger be flopping there.
Llévate tu mano.
By the way, the force of the squib explosion really did knock him to the ground, knock the breath out of him. His was, for some reason, it was forceful. And then this guy who comes up at the end here, he's been treated like shit the whole time. They didn't even try to stop him because they don't like him. He's like the Wicked Witch of the East. His henchmen don't like him. And Moko's been striking matches on this guy's beard, his stubble, for a long time. So he gets like the last laugh here. Ex-cop.
Yeah.
Forgot about that. All right. And then we showed you could show that other clip, but the success of this movie led him to create 2 sequels. He got a lot of power. Columbia Pictures picked this up and gave him lots of money to make more, basically a shinier version of this movie. And for some reason, she's dressed like this for a gunfight, and not. I thought she was going to dance at some point.
She was a bookstore. She's supposed to dress like that.
And then the next movie she still dresses like that, and she knows.
Little like shy girl over there.
But see, here's another one, a white-looking, Spanish-speaking.
I thought I was looking.
He's from Spain, that guy.
Yeah. Well, so is this guy.
Both of them are from Spain.
Yeah, both from Spain.
It was my own brother.
He was my only son.
What else has that guy been in?
know it was you, Cesar.
Because I feel like I've seen him in something else.
He was probably in
I don't know if he just looks like somebody.
Patriot Games.
That's
probably.
not really Shy Girl, is it? Because she looks like her.
No, that's Mousy.
Oh, that's Mousy. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
from
it is really her.
Mi Vida
Okay.
Loca.
We always knew you would have to. Cesar.
Anyway, that's it. That's just. It's funny. It's like the Pee Wee Herman again, like Pee Wee Herman when his movie gets made, and then you see this is the new version of the mariachi, and like everybody's all beautiful and all that. All right, on to anything else more about El Mariachi?
Oh, when that movie came out, I liked it. But
I liked it
when
too.
Desperado came out, I saw it 3 times.
Yeah, when Desperado came out, I have to say, when Desperado came
It
out,
changed everything.
I was like, whoa, this is just, it felt very, I saw it a couple times in the theater.
What year did it come out?
Desperado was 93. What year was this one? This one was 93. I think Desperado was 95, I think. I don't have the date on that. 95, yeah.
Yeah, I was a young stand-up comic.
It's
I remember
just beautiful.
I called
beautiful
the
movie.
radio station. They were interviewing Roberto Rodriguez and Cheech Marin. And he goes, we have another caller here. Oh, man, I love the movie.
You got through?
Yeah, I love the movie. It made Die Hard look like Little Women. And then Cheech said, you may live.
Yeah, he's at the bar. It's a shootout. They kill him at the bar. A lot of the elements from the original El Mariachi are kind of redone here. No, it's not a redo of the movie. It's just a continuation, but they use some of the same
And Moco
scenes.
comes out at the end of the movie, I think, of the Desperado.
The original,
the original
guy?
Moco.
And I think Carlos Gallardo also has a small role in Desperado as well. Yeah, or he has a.
That's Cheech Marin with the guy that left is the singer of the.
He's in his band, right?
Yeah, the band.
Robert Rodriguez has a band.
That's Tarantulas?
I can't remember the name. He came to your show in Austin, right? Yeah. I can't remember the name of the band. Forget
It's
it.
a relative of his, too.
Yeah.
16 men.
All right, let's go to Slacker, 1990. This film was another that launched the indie explosion in the 90s. Richard Linklater, director.
Dorothy meets the Scarecrow, and they do that little dance at that crossroads.
This is Richard Linklater in the car here acting.
I mean, all those other directions, just because
Come
they
on,
thought
from
about
right
it,
here.
separate realities.
Orion.
They just went on from there and lived the rest of their life. One time I had lunch
That's Richard
with Tolstoy.
Linklater back there. He
Another time I
directed
was,
this, and then he went on to
Zappa.
direct Dazed and Confused and some other stuff. Dazed and Confused I loved, but that was not indie, so we didn't cover it here. But this movie is really like what they described as a relay race style of film, where they focus on one person for a few minutes
Yeah.
and what he's saying, and then the camera will keep moving to the next person. Or maybe he'll connect with somebody on the street, and then they'll go follow that friend that they connected to, and then they'll go on to that story. Or these kids will walk by, this lady in a diner here, and then
I like that.
So
The one bra.
No, I'm a medical doctor.
woman crazy. This movie was made for $23,000 and grossed over $1 million. It definitely shows.
We've been on Mars.
I like that guy to the left.
Yeah, I have a longer scene here later in this guy.
Because everybody knows the guy there in Hollywood, man, who's seen it all, bullet and shit.
It basically doesn't have a plot. It covers one day in the life of a bunch of different people. Everybody's under 30 mostly, and they're usually misfits or punk-looking kids or weirdos in Austin, Texas.
Those bottles came around when Corona was #1 beer.
Oh, wow. They never stay with one character or conversation more than a few minutes, and then they move on to someone else in the scene and then follow them on their way.
Will be dead within a fortnight.
You could play the conspiracy guy clip. Just jump down to that one. It didn't have an organized casting process. Instead, they employed friends and approached people on the street who just looked weird or seemed weird, and then just told them.
So love your eyebrow. Come on in.
I mean, ma'am.
Doctor, I own a mansion and a yacht. You should quit traumatizing women with sexual intercourse. I should know. I'm a medical doctor.
She's just crazy lady talking?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Because she says, stop following me. That's how she starts that conversation. I don't know why this guy's in a robe, though. Why is he in a robe? In the diner.
And he takes a newspaper from him.
I know. But anyway, there's a lot of weird stuff.
Medical doctor. I should know.
Everybody's talking about different things. Nothing's really written here. Some of the conversations were little pieces of conversations he had overheard over the years and thought they were interesting. They've got a couple conspiracy guys. You can play these guys.
Didn't
Say, pal, did I overhear you say you got a friend that's missing?
Well, I thought he's missing. He's just not around.
Didn't
what? Oh, yeah, well, I've been reading in the World Weekly News, you know, just a little while ago.
Nothing.
There's a guy out here on the street. He's found wandering around, didn't know who he was, didn't know where he
Well, we
came
don't
from,
have
anything
to
like that.
listen to
Oh,
what
he's
he's
perfectly
saying.
healthy,
I'm
but
just
he's
showing
complete
why you
amnesiac,
talk.
This guy just following with him, huh? Starts talking.
Yeah, he heard him in the store.
I still have that shirt, by the way.
In the diner, and he followed him out to talk about it. Oh, yeah, you had that shirt. A lot of people had that. That was after Batman 1 came out,
Yeah.
right? Batman, the first Batman movie was the first time I saw Lines Around the Block.
The Man
for a
Show.
movie.
The Man Show goes like that. The sketch ends, and then they go to another sketch by a character other than the show. Not the Man Show.
You mean Mr. Show?
Mr.
Yeah,
Show.
yeah. Mr. Show rolls one sketch
I
into
like
another.
that,
You're
the way
right.
it rolls.
That is true.
I like the way this movie rolls like that.
I was like, the Man Show had
I want to do a movie
sketches
like this, but it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's the worst toupee I think I've ever seen in my life.
Is that toupee?
Oh, yeah.
I, for one,
come
was
on.
fooled.
Look at the shelf in the back. It's like ready to lift off. Most of the funds for this film were gathered from Linklater's family and friends. He used his Shell gasoline card to supply cast and crew with snacks and drinks, and made homemade peanut butter sandwiches for everybody. That was.
You could tell that guy right there. Now he'll walk up to a young comic. Yeah, bro, I'm great friends with Matt Rife, best opener. Kill Tony, I get you on.
And making him colonize the moon.
This film is often taken as a starting point for the indie movement of the 90s.
Absolutely true.
And
All of it.
including, a lot of filmmakers credited this with making them interested in filmmaking, including Kevin Smith, who said this film was a direct inspiration for Clerks. Your favorite. No, that's what he said. He said it. I mean, Kevin Smith said this was the inspiration for Clerks.
Sitting on their ass for 49 years, huh? While we're out here with some serious social diseases and everything else.
The movie was shot what city?
Austin.
Austin.
100 years from now.
Richard Linklater is one of those Austin
Is that walking
guys.
with a latte?
Not so, my friend, not so. No.
He took the cup from the restaurant. I didn't realize
Bullshit,
that.
that's a good one.
Not even funny. Yeah. When the Pope
Anyway, you can go. I don't have much more for this
Is that guy
one.
improvising all his lines?
No, he's not.
Okay.
Some people had scripted stuff. Was there one in there with the guy in the bookstore approaching the woman? I think that was the first conspiracy guy. No? Yeah, okay. So this guy is a JFK conspiracy guy. There's several conspiracy guys.
Ah, so you're reading Rusty Judgment.
Yeah, I guess I am.
It's an excellent book.
So some of these were amateur actors, and then they, I think, got the real scripts.
He has a
scripted
picture
parts.
of Jack Ruby shooting Oswald.
Anthropology class in ethnographic film.
Oh yeah, the dancing birth scenes. There's death. Yeah, the death rituals. I
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
that,
Well, yeah. Well, what have you been up to?
Not too much. Graduated a couple years back. Just pretty much hanging out.
So you like that relay race stuff? Relay style of filmmaking. That annoys me because I want to. It's like short stories, I guess. Because if I like one of those stories, I want to keep going with that story. I want to see what happens with that, and they never come back to it again, and it doesn't connect to any other story in the movie. It's frustrating.
Of all the witnesses who were never called before the
All right, you can end this, but that's Slacker. And like I said, he went on to make Dazed and Confused. Dazed and Confused was not an indie movie, even though it kind of feels like it at some point. Dazed and Confused. That's his second movie after this. And I love Dazed and Confused, but it wasn't indie. And that's the one with Matthew McConaughey and all this. There are some other friends of his who were in that, but it was mostly a big production, big studio. Next one is River's Edge, 1986. Directed by Tim Hunter. Starring Crispin Glover, Keanu Reeves, Ione Skye in her first film. And she's still called Ione Skye Leach in this movie because she's Donovan Leach's daughter, a singer. Daniel Roebuck's in this, and Dennis Hopper again. Follows a group of teenagers in Northern California who are forced to deal with their friend's murder of his girlfriend and the disposal of her body. And it's partly based on the 1981 murder of a girl, Marcy Conrad, in Milpitas, California.
She's never found.
Did they do it out of friendship?
You don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. Nobody in this classroom gives a damn that she's dead.
What did you say about that teacher?
Or did they do it just for
Really,
fun?
comedian I know.
Oh.
You're gonna bring her back? It's done.
A murder, a cover-up, and then a betrayal.
You kept seeing her face, Clarissa. You keep seeing her face.
I reported the thing, man. You act like I'm guilty of some crime.
You think, Don John?
I'm your brother.
Where do my children go at night?
I don't know.
This is one of
In a small
the
American town, something's
first
happening that
real
will
examples
change
of like a killer kid film.
Yeah.
You know, where he's even though he doesn't look like a teenager, he looks like a grown man here, but he's a teenager. He's a high school kid who kills his girlfriend, and
something that's happening at the river's
his
edge.
friends are mostly disturbed at his lack of remorse or
River's Edge.
any emotion when telling everybody that he killed his girlfriend.
At times,
You can go to the next one, the first clip there, the I Care About These Things. This is Crispin Glover. Crispin Glover, just such an interesting delivery. Oh, I forgot to write about... Did I write that down?
You think I'd at least rate a Michelob?
Don't be an ingrate.
You're calling me an ingrate?
I never asked you to do it, Lane.
Friend doesn't have to ask a friend. Do something like that.
It's warm.
It's warm even.
It's warm even.
You don't even care, do you?
I ain't drinking it.
About yourself, you dumb fuck. How do you expect other people to care about you? It's people like you that are sending this country down the tubes. No sense of pride, no sense of loyalty, no sense of nothing, man. Why do you think there's so many fucking welfare cases in this country? Why do you think it is that Russia's gearing up to kick our asses?
Drink your beer, Lane.
No, I won't drink my fucking beer. I'm talking here. These things are important to me. And believe it or not, you're important to me.
Now you get a crazy person like that already talking the way he's talking. And this is before social media. Now you give a crazy person like that social media, he's going to grab a gun and go kill people.
Yeah.
Because this is stuff that he has in his head just by reading a newspaper or talking to people or reading a magazine.
Yeah.
Little access of information. He's already a crazy person.
Yeah.
Now imagine a person with a lot of information.
Hold on, pause it for a second. He, Crispin Glover had auditioned for John, the guy next to him. And
No, you're that guy.
huh?
No, you're that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he had auditioned for John first, and I guess he did. I don't know what he did, but the casting director said he did such a bizarre audition, Crispin Glover, and it was disturbing, and he made a lot of weird choices with his voice, and so they they decided he was more the other character, but they just really didn't know. They were kind of unsure who they were dealing with. And then, of course, right after, as promoting the film, he was on Letterman, and this is one of the most famous Letterman clips ever out there.
So he's there promoting the movie.
Yes,
I thought this was after Back to the Future.
No, this is what he... Well, this is a year after Back to the Future, River's Edge. River's Edge was made a year... Yeah.
I thought River's Edge was before.
No, it was... I know it feels like it was.
Yeah.
Because he did such a big budget movie, and then he goes to do River's Edge, which was really more the acting he was looking for anyway. That's more in line with what he was... The kind of acting Crispin was doing already. But... He's known, so they put him out there to promote the movie, but then he goes crazy.
Is this a list of the craziest people that have been on Letterman right there?
I think those are some wild interviews. Yeah. Go down a rabbit hole.
I remember the River Phoenix one.
Yeah, me too. He was fucking weirdo on that.
Our next guest is a very talented young man. He probably
those were the good time when this show was on.
I love this era.
Yes, so good.
He's now starring in a motion picture called River's Edge. Folks, please welcome Crispin Glover.
That mic is no good, right? The one in front of him.
No, it doesn't work.
It's not hot.
No.
Hi. How are you? Nice to see you.
I like those pants, man.
How are you doing?
Good. He has under his pants. Socks.
Things going all right this summer?
Letterman wearing shoes, tennis
Having a
shoes.
very good summer.
Yeah. Where do you live now? You live in Los Angeles?
Yes, that's right. In Los Angeles. I just bought a nice condominium.
Condominium? Where's it located?
It's located just over the hill in the valley, and I'm really happy about it.
Did you?
It's a woman's wig on.
In Hollywood? You
He's wearing a wig?
Boulevard?
Yeah. Okay.
In Hollywood Boulevard.
On Hollywood Boulevard?
No.
Had an apartment overlooking Hollywood Boulevard? Had a big high building you lived in? Big tower on Hollywood?
No.
All right. Then we'll just drop that and go on to something else. All
That's
right?
Bubbles from.
Bubbles. Yeah, he does act like that.
Do you do a lot of television shows?
Oh yes, now because I've been in movies that are big, and I'm a movie star, so I've been on talk shows on the Johnny Carson show, and now I'm here, and I've been all across the United States, and I feel really good about it. So.
Do you enjoy the experience?
They said nice shoes, I think, about his shoes, right?
Yes, I feel very good about them.
Look at those socks, man. The ratty socks with those shoes.
I notice you have something there in the case.
Oh, no. You doing a character?
I feel like
I knew
he
that this was going to happen.
Yeah, he is.
I don't think Dave knew what he wanted to do because it didn't make any sense.
They can do things. They can twist things around and
jump a little.
Well,
wait.
You're talking. I don't.
Yeah, rock collection, huh?
The press says things about you in the paper. This is a paper, the LA Weekly in Los Angeles, and they said about me la-di-da. It was at I went to a club, and they said that it was at a meeting, and it said Crispin Glover, who was in a frenzy. Though his bark is actually worse than his ...
Clip forward, or jump forward a minute, or.
Paul, another guy.
Is that your girl?
Yeah. Well.
Does he stand up here? Here it is. Go back. Go back. He says he's strong. Yeah.
Weird, and
Yeah.
I'm strong.
Boy, those
you know?
muscles.
I'm strong. I
Strong,
can arm
Dave.
wrestle. Do you want to arm wrestle? I've been taking. I've taken probably these
This
aren't mine.
right here got him banned from the show.
I can kick.
Okay. I'm
Dave
gonna go
doesn't.
check on the top
Dave
10.
doesn't flinch right there, but he was terrified of what was going to happen. He had no idea,
I'll be back.
and he leaves. But he didn't flinch when he kicked. He was inches from his face.
Back to the show. We're running a little short of time tonight. I would have loved to chatted more with Crispin Glover, but I understand he had a cab to catch, and well, traffic this time of night here in Midtown is pretty brutal. So we wanted to ensure every possibility that he would get wherever he was going on time. Did you enjoy that, Paul?
It was an interesting segment.
All right. Anyway,
I think that's the first time
He likes
we've been
to
doing the show that a guest actually tried to kick me.
Well, I think it was a conceptual piece.
Well, he came very close to denting my head with those giant shoes.
all right. You can end the clip. Anyway, that's interesting. But play
Wow.
and then play my next favorite clip right here. I quote this all the time.
Yes. Bullshit. Would I lie?
Would I lie?
You really?
Really what?
No way. Look,
Dude, I saw it right there in front of me. I poked at it with a stick.
Poked at it
with a stick. With a stick. No,
See the way he's talking, that accent is California.
It is California
but
back then.
It's LA, the way we talk in LA, but they're in Northern California, so it really they do it extra because that's not really their accent.
That's the way Butch talks.
Yeah, they're not really their accent, but they're really picking up 80s talk from television.
Yeah, Valley Girl stuff.
Yeah, but that's not where we talk.
No, but it's the exaggerated.
But they're trying to do it like, you're living hella far.
He's the only one that made that choice.
Yeah.
He's the weirdo, though. He made that choice that his character was going to talk like California boy. And nobody else talks like that. I mean, Keanu naturally talks like that, you know.
Who's the actor right there next to him? I always thought it was like from the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I know, he looks like Anthony Kiedis. I forget that kid's name. Let me look it up.
And you said that one of those kids dated somebody, right?
Ione Skye dated. She was 16 when she hooked up with Anthony Kiedis, who was 23 or 24. And they dated for like 3 or 4 years, and he was a full-blown heroin addict at the time, and she had no clue what she was getting into. And she was like, "What? I'm taking care of this grown man.
Under the bridge,
I'm only a teenager."
She drew some blood.
Yeah. That guy is. Let me see what his name is.
He always played that guy though, that kind of character.
I don't know if he's the one. I don't want to spend time finding this belt.
That movie is good because back there, I remember like everybody had an old man to hang out with that had weed.
Yeah, here's the thing. When I was a teenager, we hung out with several people who probably shouldn't have been hanging out with.
Everybody knew that.
They were the ones who bought beer.
Everybody knew that 22-year-old who looked 30.
Yeah. It was weird though. Like because I told you I hung around, my friend and I, when we were 15, we met a lady in church, who lived close to the church, and we would hang out at her house all the time and drink wine coolers and smoke cigarettes. And I was dyeing this lady's hair. I'm like, we're talking and like having late nights, and she lived near a drive-in movie theater, and she would turn on the radio, and she was close enough to the movie theater where we could pick up the drive-in theater's signal on her radio in her house. So we could listen to movies that were playing over there. And we would just smoke cigarettes and drink wine coolers on it. This woman was 30. We were 15. I can't imagine having a 15-year-old in my house who I'm drinking with and hanging out. Nothing bad happened. We just were hanging out, and we drove her car. We felt like grown-ups hanging out with her. It was weird. And you guys, I'm sure, had a lot of people hanging out near you.
Yeah, Burt Reynolds.
Burt Reynolds?
They're the old man we used to call Burt Reynolds because he should dye his mustache black.
Oh, yeah.
He used to let us get drunk in his car.
Philip Brock is the guy's name. Wow, he doesn't look anything. No, that's not him. That can't be him. Oh, Philip Brock is that guy. Josh Richmond. Look up Josh Richmond, actor, Isaac. Rich man, yeah. That's him right there, the Anthony Kiedis looking kid. I don't know anything else he was in after this. Yeah. But
ain't nobody going to a Comic-Con to see people from River's Edge, huh?
No, but I mean, if there was a table there and they saw somebody else next to them, they were going, standing in line for somebody else, they might go, "Hey, I saw you in River's Edge." I think that's what, I've never been to a Comic-Con or any of those cons, but I assume that like you're there to see a particular person usually. And then everybody else has booths. So you just like say, "Oh, hey, there's so-and-so. It's that guy from that thing." And then you go stand in his line and take pictures or buy a still from the movie or whatever. That's how I imagine the rest. Otherwise, if you're a famous person now, that they have famous people going to Comic-Con, like Daryl from Walking Dead, right? You said he was like in a meet and greet special, like roped off area hidden where people couldn't just like snap a photo.
He's big. He's Boondock Saints and Walking Dead.
And Walking Dead for real, man. So anyway, the friends are freaked out by the dead body, but also freaked out by the fact that their friend doesn't seem to have any emotion or reaction about what he's done. Play Daniel Roebuck. Why do I keep calling him Roebuck? From The Late Shift as Leno, by the way. This is an HBO movie, and Daniel Roebuck did this after River's Edge, just a couple years after River's Edge. He played Leno,
You and I are going to be in this town a long
and he did such a good job in this movie. This is all I remember him as, right? This is all I think of him as when I see him in other roles. That's Kathy Bates as his manager.
The booking office from Leno just called. Trisha Yearwood's appearance has been canceled.
Trisha Yearwood has been booked on Leno
Fast forward for a
months.
second.
I mean,
There he is.
She accepts this redefinition
Warren Littlefield from NBC.
for show.
By the way, Bob Balaban playing Warren Littlefield in this, and played Dalrymple on Seinfeld, playing the same character.
Fucking LA Times says, cannot talk to the media. Well, that's a relief. Who needs that? This is
Fast
no
forward a little bit
redefinition.
to see. There he is.
You guys just want me to
He's got
prove I can be
prosthetic
a
chin
good
there, but he
girl,
looks
huh?
so much like Leno. And
Would any of this be pulled? Stop fucking with me, War.
it's funny he's got that denim shirt on.
She'll never make it as a diplomat.
If you'll ever get her out of here, she needs help, Jay.
We all need help, Warren. I mean, the numbers are still good. Isn't that what's important?
It doesn't matter.
Anyway, that's the teenager who
You're
killed
approaching
his
disaster.
girlfriend.
He's also in that movie with
Well, it's not as easy as you think, I mean, Helen made all this happen for me.
when the one where they oh man, what's it called? The Fugitive.
Oh, with
He's
Harrison Ford
He's one of
version?
the cops. He's in both Fugitives.
There was an agent told me that I had a face that would scare small children. Look at me, I am.
You can go back to the other clips. Let's go to the so Dennis Hopper, like we said, is in this, and he is the guy who sells them weed. And so they keep going back to this guy's house, and he's crazy, of course.
he needs your help.
Trouble, what did you do?
Nothing, Fack.
I killed Jamie.
Damn it, John. He didn't exactly kill her. It was.
I killed a woman once.
Oh, I killed a girl once. It was no accident. Put the gun right to the back of her head, blew her brains right out the front.
Out the front.
I was in love. I strangled mine.
Were you in love?
Did you love her?
He's all right.
I mean, you kill a
That right there.
They don't let you.
He decides to kill him right there.
Yeah.
Because to kill out just for the sake of just killing somebody is a waste of time.
That's a good observation. I never put that together, but you're right. There's much more movie before he does end up killing that guy.
Yeah.
In the end of this movie, spoiler alert, 40 years later.
Yeah.
But he does end up killing the teenager. But you're right. He does make the decision right there because, like, how could you kill somebody you love?
Just for the hell of it. That's so sad.
Yeah, like just for the hell of it. Because he also play the other clip. Wait,
I didn't like the way he was abusing his doll.
I thought there was a image of the doll. You can see it in one of the clips. I don't see it there, but basically, Feck, Dennis Hopper has a blow up doll, and he kind of almost really thinks that it's his girlfriend. His real girlfriend, and he carries her around and dances with her.
You need to relax, man.
And
don't fuck around.
Yeah, but then at one point he acknowledges, "I know she's a doll." Like he says that, like I know. I couldn't find the clip for that, but he's like, "I know she's a doll," because they treat him like he's delusional, and he's like, "No, I know she's a doll." Because I think what's his face, John asks him in one scene, like, "Will she get mad at you or whatever?" And he goes, "I know she's a doll." Let's play the next clip with the young kids. Keanu Reeves beat up his brother here.
My fucking brother. Go get your nunchucks in your dad's car.
Oh shit, it's on now.
That's what we did in the 70s and 80s. Go get your nunchucks in your dad's car.
Go get your nunchucks in your dad's car. I know where we can
That
get a
kid
gun.
right there
It's a bad
is
little
Joshua
dude.
Miller. He ended up, doing a lot more acting as a teenager and young adult. Then he created a production studio, and he is a director and writer now. And he wrote Final Girls, The Final Girls. Remember the horror movie we watched with Melina Ackerman, where she dies, and then her daughter and her friends get caught in that loop movie, but it's a horror movie, loop movie.
Yeah.
Remember that? And then somebody has to be the final girl, like the girl who survives it all. But her mom was in one of those like slasher films.
That was a crazy movie.
Yeah, we
It's
watched
a good
it a few
movie. Did
episodes.
we talk about it?
We watched it during our Loop movie episode, I think. Right?
I like that movie, yeah.
So he wrote that and directed
Oh.
it and produced it, and then has done some other movies as well. I think they did. Let me find him here. Joshua Miller. I just want to pull up the other things that he did. Joshua John Miller. He did other ones as a producer. Queen of the South. He developed the Queen of the South series, by the way, which is really surprising because, you know, that still focuses on a Mexican cartel and all that stuff. But yeah. Anyway, let's play the. Did you find the clip of John robbing the liquor store? Okay, let's play that.
Sorry, the bar's closed.
Taylor Negron there.
Comedy Store
Comedian.
regular.
Yeah.
Passed away like
R.I.P.
8 years ago.
Yeah.
Hi, John.
He was in a lot of 80s movies. He's in Better Off Dead, which I love. He's the mailman.
Stop and Go Market. Oh, but lady.
Oh, there's his lady there.
I'm here to turn back the time. Matt, take your beer and leave. Look, John, it's
Do it.
The casting director said about Keanu Reeves, he walked in the door and I went, oh my God, this is my guy. Before he said any lines. She said it was the way he held his body. His shoes were untied. And what he was wearing looked like a young person growing into being a man. I was over the moon about him. That's what led to him becoming a star at that point. She saw it in him in that moment without him saying a word. And actually, he does a really good job in this movie. I have to say, it's like Keanu got worse the longer he went on in this business as an actor. I mean, and you can't hate on him because he's a good person. And that's what makes it so hard to hate on him. But he stopped knowing how to act, I think. He started thinking about it too much. He wasn't as
You could tell
he's more
he's not
natural.
thinking about it. He's being
he's
natural.
just natural.
Like that
He's
and
just chilling.
that Parenthood.
Yeah, and then here you can play him getting interrogated here. He calls in the crime. Parenthood, he's great. I love him in Parenthood. And he was cast properly. He was chosen, for the right role. He's showing where the body was.
I can't understand it.
But they had already disposed of it.
No, she was just lying down here in the grass.
I can smell the way he smells right now. He smells like somebody wearing the same shoes without taking them off for 3 days.
Plus a little cigarette smoke, probably. There she is. Actually, that's the doll, isn't it?
How far is Milpitas from
No,
Los
that's the
Angeles?
body. Okay, they find her. It's up by the bay, right?
Milpitas.
I think isn't it by where Butch grew up?
I don't know.
Morgan Hill.
Did you love her? Did you hate her?
People drink a lot of peppermint schnapps back then.
She was a friend, I guess.
What do you mean you guess? Either she was or she wasn't.
She was.
So you're standing there staring at your dead friend like it's all some kind of a big joke, right? Some adventure. What the hell was going on in your head, man, huh? Exactly what? What were you thinking about? Or were you even thinking at the time? Answer me, God damn it!
I don't know, okay? You want me to make something up?
No.
All right, we can stop it. But this is it. That was River's Edge. And then at the end, I didn't find the last scene, but at the end, what's his face? Feck. And Dennis Hopper ends up shooting John, the killer of his girlfriend. And then they go to the funeral and everything. That's pretty much it.
Throughout the movie, they show how the characters don't really care about Jamie.
The girl who's dead,
the one who got murdered. And there's little examples of it. And they show how Keanu Reeves cares more about
the only one,
his sister's doll.
Mm-hmm.
Because his little brother kills or burns his little sister's doll.
It's got it all tied up.
And
like
they have
portrait,
they have to have a funeral for the doll. And that's when he starts thinking about, wait a minute, I'm here for my little sister's fucking doll funeral. Right. Meanwhile, my best friend killed a person named Jamie, and I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
What's going on with my life?
Jamie was their friend. It wasn't just a random girl. Yeah, she was a friend. But yeah, it's a good movie.
And the mom, man, Keanu Reeves' mom, she works like the late shift.
She's a nurse.
As a nurse.
Yeah.
Who works the late shift when you have a 4-year-old daughter?
Yeah, that's tough. I don't know how you do it. But the thing is, I think she also is the kind of person who trusted this weird boyfriend to be the babysitter while she's working, which happens a lot. And it happens in all those killer movies or killer shows I watch. You know, you get a new boyfriend, and after a few months, hey, I'm going to go to work, baby. Can you watch my kid? Okay, yeah. Kid ends up dead. That's what happens. There's so many boyfriends killing, live-in boyfriends killing kids in our country. It's sad. Not just in our country, but it just happens because you don't care that much about a kid that's not yours. You know, if you're taking care of it, and these guys are immature and wacko. But Needle Dick, which I couldn't find a clip of him, the guy who plays Needle Dick in The Accused with Jodie Foster, where it's based on a true story. She's raped in a bar. And that movie developed the question of, is a woman inviting rape by what she's wearing, you know, dressed a certain way? Because she was questioned on the stand about what she was wearing and why were you, what were you hoping for being dressed like that? And she was basically made to be she was the one that was shamed, not the rapist.
Accused with Jodie Foster. Go check it out.
Yeah, Jodie Foster. We would probably talk about that one in the future. We went on a lot of tangents today, but those are our movies, and we got 4 more probably next week that we'll talk about, right?
Right.
What else?
Do you even binge?
Okay. I'll see you later. Bye.
Later, dudes. Do you even binge?
Do you even binge?